Prince Fahad Al Saud grew up playing video games, but as an Arab, he didn't always identify with the villains on screen.
Evil and oppressive dictator of the day.
Many of them depicted as Middle Eastern. So he started NAM, or New Arab Media, to make games that people, especially girls, in his home country of Saudi Arabia could better relate to.
I think it comes down to wanting to create new protagonists. I grew up with very strong women in my life, so I want, and the rhetoric of women and narrative about Saudi women, they're women that I don't recognize. Saudi women are not weak, they're not passive.
But most of them are veiled, as they will be in his next release, Saudi Girls Revolution, which is being previewed at the Games for Change Festival. The Games for Change Festival here in New York is all about harnessing the power of video games for social good. But gaming is also big business, and game makers are beginning to realize that the biggest potential for growth is in the developing world. Game revenues from the Middle East now total more than $1.5 billion and are expected to nearly double by 2017. But cultural sensitivity is key.
To a Western consumer or a Western player, this game feels revolutionary. It's something new, it's something interesting, it's something we've never seen before.
Dutch-Egyptian Rami Ismail is helping to promote game makers from the Middle East and other underrepresented areas with an initiative called GameDev.World.
In the last few years, the industry has really sort of stepped up, and I think a large part of that also comes from the mobile market, because a lot of parts in Africa and the Middle East have sort of skipped the computer age straight into the smartphone age, and those markets are potentially enormous.
His efforts have certainly attracted the attention of festival attendees.
You can tell that they're not from the West and from what we're used to.
Oh, it's really exciting. These games are so culturally rooted, and they're fun to play.
And ultimately, these games must be entertaining and easy to identify with to succeed in the Middle East. Kristen, Saloomey, Al Jazeera, New York.